It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off in Detroit. Greg Reynolds to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
We go. 180.
Goff taking it right to the air. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Yes, 180.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
1 yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, gone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And he takes this one back for the pick six. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Reynolds with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 33 on second down. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. All set up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the
Goff to the air now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10.
They just get the play on. Cut near the goal line. before they can break the huddle. We've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
180.
Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5.
Shotgun snap here to go. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bucky Irving now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the give to Irving. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Mayfield now from the gun. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Reynolds with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And his progress is soft with a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much...
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, man, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Eric Gray to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete pass.
After he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 3.
At the 49ers' 26-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Oh! And he'll take this one in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
49ers nothing. To kick off for New York.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down, 49ers.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Has some room inside the 30. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a Galloway. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's in! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Makes the score Giants 14, 49ers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 12. And the 49er first down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On third down, it's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Down, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A tight end in motion now. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 15-yard.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk working across, and he's got it. And he will score. Game on. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Ray gonna return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Hey, hero, 280.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Giants 21, 49ers 6. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break this.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Denver. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Nick Bosa in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
We'll go play action with Hicks. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will go all the way. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, 49ers. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
A run with Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Now, a second down throw for Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Here's Dobbins. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. On the ground, here's Dobbins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's gonna have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Now it's Dobbins. And he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
49ers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
Now Purdy. On the quick slant, this is caught by Pearsall. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a fall to the punt team. It's fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Still going. George Kittle. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Kill! To the right, yeah.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Captain. Hey, Sean, let's go!
Nick snap on first and 10. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Evan Ingram took down Denver. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Straight ahead with McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Over the middle to Kittle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down, goal to go. Looks like a design run with Purdy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Play action now. It's Nix. Caught left side by Ingram. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's good for a Washington.
Another run here for Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Here's a third down and 4.
Third and 4.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
Cross pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check that. Street. Let's go. 7, Hawk, 70, Hawk, 17, 5 in. Go.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. A pass complete to Noah Brown. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Washington.
Street. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagles.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, great.
Second and 11.
Second down at the Lions' 13-yard line.
60 by...
Using the jet sweep to the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12.
Go, Rig, go.
Off the zone read, Daniel's gonna hang on to it. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
That's gonna be caught. And he's not gonna get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Past the 40. Jameer Gibbs. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Come on. 70 Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Got to get it to the 28. But now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Viking, 18, 16 average. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
17.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avante Madden.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Detroit. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second down and 8. To throw is Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. Deron Payne. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he still, hey, it's third down, give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with it.
Drop 50, drop 60. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He's got his man downfield. It's Tebow. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal. You take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And that's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
On second down, it's Daniel. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And that one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Reynolds now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards, a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They hand it to Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the option, here's Robinson. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Go.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
It's 4th down.
69. Hey. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
He was taken down at the 20.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 2nd down, Goff gets it away quickly, and it's caught And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Here's 1st down.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and long.
At the 20-yard line.
18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Daniels. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Just go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs. And this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Laporta in motion. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. The Lions called their first timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Go, check. Go, ready. Cowboy 18, Rattler 18, trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing is Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting goal. They've got it at the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely...
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Man, I got this swag. My head to my bed.